What is the Legasea Aquarium? We're in the middle of trying to create the world's most interactive reptile zoo and aquarium for you and your families to come and enjoy. With one of the staples being this massive Stingray tank that you will be able to dive into. As you can see, this tank is absolutely massive. Walking in it for quite a few steps at a time. There is still a little bit of water in it because the leaching process is finishing now. And they're gonna have to come out and reseal this. But that's for a later video. You'll be able to come in here and swim with cow nose rays, bat nose rays, and tons of other tropical little fishies, essentially even a capybara if you get lucky, when you and your family visit the Legasea Aquarium, including this archer fish tank. Now, archer fish are really cool. Their name is specific. It's not random. They shoot water out at bugs in the wild to actually get nutrition. So we will offer you a bug stick, and you'll be able to stick your bug in there. And we'll have trainers nearby to assist you to get the fish to shoot you and the bugs off of the stick into the water. You might get hit in the face, hopefully, but that's the whole point of this thing. It's super interactive experiences you've never seen anywhere before. It's a little dark, so you might not be able to see, but this is a beautiful, beautiful tank. One of my favorite designs. And this is the Leopold diamond stingrays. They are absolutely gorgeous. There will be a few other fish in here as well. You get your arms in there, you're splashing around, you're feeling the fish. Literally, my dad's thing was hands wet from the moment you step in to the moment you leave, you're soaking. So it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but look at, I'm a normal sized person, not that big, but this is huge. And there's two of them, connecting bridge, walking through. Super immersive. You'll be able to see all the beautiful fishes swimming around there. You come to this, 8 foot tall. I'll show you in a second. 8 foot from the stand, right there, soaring over top. The circumference, whew, it's huge. And then we'll have a little like iPad. It's gonna be right here. They're actually cutting for the electricity. There'll be an iPad right here where you and your kids will be able to come, boop, change the color of the jellyfish. This thing will be loaded with like 1,000 jellyfish floating around. Boop, green, boop, pink. You get the point. It's gonna be a staple here. And come with me. You see another cutout right here will be where another iPad station is. And so even if you can't actually reach and touch the fish in here, because this is not a touch tank, you'll be able to click on this iPad and learn and be taught, interact with the actual pad that will teach you about what is inhibiting these tanks. And this is that massive jellyfish tank that I'm talking about. It's so large, I can't even walk all the way around it. It's just all jellies. That's gonna be crazy. Right here, it's a slant tank. Haven't seen it yet. Right here, double bullnose tank. It's literally just, that's a bullnose right there. Both ends bull-nosed out. I haven't even seen, I don't know what it looks like besides the giant shape. That's how tall it's gonna be. Wow. It's so much fun. And you'll be able to come here and do this as well. This is a touch tank. This is what we've been calling the Bermuda Triangle. And we're gonna have some bamboo sharks and Caribbean rays, the ones from the real Caribbean. Not only that, there's gonna be sea urchins, other really cool things that you and your kid will be able to stick your hands in there, play, and I mean, you're not gonna be able to experience this stuff anywhere else, except for all the other ones that, but you get the point. Size of this thing. You won't be able to get into it unless we throw you into it for bad behavior. But this is a shark tank that will hold over 100,000 gallons of water. 20 foot in diameter, 8 foot tall. It's the largest tank that we have here at the Legasea Aquarium. And this will be one of the craziest tanks ever built in this country. And check out this freshwater predator tank. Freshwater doesn't mean it's not exotic. We're talking about the Amazon River predator fish. You'll be able to feed them massive arowana and aropama coming out of the water. Bow! They smack hard. And they'll grab up your hand. And it doesn't really hurt, but it shocks you a little bit because it's that large, splashing water out. So make sure you're bringing your waterproof casing because you're gonna need it. It's about to get crazy in here. And these aren't set exactly yet, but these are zigzag tanks. Something really bizarre and unique to the Legasea Aquarium that you don't see very often. Something cool. Get your mind thinking. Wow, what an interesting shape. And this will be all, it's just gonna be awesome. You gotta come and see it. This massive stand cannot even budget if I wanted to. It's not gonna be right here, but it will be placed around. And then behind me, the koi pond, Japanese koi. Beautiful, beautiful fish. You'll be able to feed them. This wall is weeping. It's planted out. It's looking gorgeous. As you can see, we do have a lot of work, but so much is happening so fast. And look how crazy this is. A massive water tower. This is the stand right there, and water's gonna be barreling out. And the kids, or the adults, if you want to have a little extra fun, you'll be able to siphon through and get your own little minerals and stuff. It's just so interactive. Literally, from the moment you step through this door, you're not gonna stop having experiences you won't forget. This isn't any ordinary zoo that you're walking into, guys. Guys, I know it's a little dark in here, but we're in the glow room. Not only will the fish be glowing, but you will too. Your colors are gonna be popping, it's gonna be vibrant. These tanks are gonna be color coordinated. Green, purple, orange, tall cylinders. You'll be able to walk around and it's a little transitional scenery to take you away from the mammals and the reptiles and the freshwater into the marine saltwater aquarium. But it's not just fish.
Guys, don't you know capybaras love water? They're not, he wants to go swimming. He doesn't want to go inside.
He can't go swimming right now. And it's also about the mammals. I mean, this is gonna be such an amazing opportunity to experience mammals that you can't experience anywhere else. I mean, like, tell me a place where you can go meet a capybara, meet a porcupine, meet a binturong. What even is that? Meet a baby sloth, meet an armadillo, all in the same place. That's what we have to remember, is that we are giving people an experience that you cannot get anywhere else. And it's not just animals behind an enclosure. I mean, I think he hears the water.
What?
I think he hears the water.
Should he go swimming?
He's going towards the water.
That's actually hysterical.
Probably not yet. And remember, it's not just animals in an enclosure. We're not just some zoo. These animals, you're gonna get to go inside of their enclosure. They get to come out of their enclosure. You get to experience, interact, have a good time with animals literally like you can nowhere else in the world.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go, Hoppy. Let's go. You guys want to meet someone? His name's Hobby.
Oh, a capybara.
His name's Hobby here.
Can I get a picture of him?
Yeah, he's a capybara. He's the world's largest rodent.
Can I touch him?
Yeah. He's super nice.
Oh, wow, feel his fur.
It's like waxy almost.
Yeah. I got to hold the little...
This is the sloth?
Yeah, we all held it the
Oh,
other day.
so good. I'm glad you guys got
He
this.
likes you.
Hey, buddy.
And this is the type of experience that people are going to get to do literally every single day. This is exactly why I do what I do. Yeah, it's because they're semi-aquatic, so they have to have that hair that can just like repel the water.
Where are we going, buddy? He's going to the water. You gotta get him.
Oh, where are you going? Hobby. He's going.
He wants to go in the water so bad. All of it. He heard the waterfall from the predator tank and he ran up to it.
Look at his fur.
He's like, get me in, dude.
Something to remember. A lot of people will think porcupine and they will hear that and they immediately like think, there's no way I'll be able to pet that. There's no way I'll be able to feed that. That's exactly what we're doing though. You can pet her, you can feed her, you can sit down with her. As you guys see, she's a super awesome animal. Even as young as she is, she's gonna get double this size and she still is so amazing. This is an experience that we want to be able to give to anyone, anytime, and only at Legasea. And a lot of people have the misconception that these guys shoot their quills. They don't. Actually, what they have to do is they have to puff up their body, they have to turn around and then actually push their quills into you. As you see, she's not shooting her quills. She can't do that. They do have this really cool thing though at the bottom. Those quills down there are hollow. Rattles those almost like rattlesnake or something like that, so they can mimic that same noise. By being able to give you this experience, what we're trying to do is break that stigma. We're trying to change your opinion on these animals that you might not get to interact with every day. Therefore, you're a little fearful of them, but really to show you have no reason to. I know you like go inside for your best friend.
And as for the reptile section, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Why are we doing this? My dad's had experiences for the past like 50 years of going around the world, traveling, whether it's in the zoos or whether it's in the wild, that nobody else has been able to experience. He was like, oh snap, let me actually shift my path in life and create experiences just the everyday person can feel like they're getting something special. Hey, I don't have to have a brand name or be somebody that created Tesla to be able to hold a beautiful Bolin's python, interact with a beautiful white monitor lizard, go swimming with stingrays, etc., etc. So we're making it accessible to everybody because loving animals makes people better people. It makes your heart grow and it might change your perspective on how you're living your everyday life. And we're not just starting with building a massive aquarium with mammals and reptile zoo. No, we've actually had the Reptarium open since 2018, changing people's hearts through their hands, just like Joker here, the scaleless Texas rat snake. One of the favorites here because as you see, he has no scales, which causes less of a fear reaction and more of an inquisitive, wait, he doesn't have scales? What does a snake without scales feel like? And that's the whole thing to break that stigma. So not only do we want to create memories that last lifetime, but we also want to enlighten people, educate them about snakes, about mammals, about reptiles, foot spas. If you're into that kind of thing. We're gonna have about 4 of those over at the Legasea Aquarium. The opposite of fear a lot of the times is exposure and education. Fear what you don't know. Just like that dark room. If you're on an early morning run, what's in the trees? It's dark, I can't see. Well, if there was sun out, you wouldn't be scared of those same trees. So we pride ourselves with staff that has knowledge that can teach you if you are willing to learn. Just like Mike here. Let's go see. Mike Michael Wilson.
What's up?
Okay, Mike, if you're such a smart guy, where do Boland's pythons come from?
They come from the cloudy mountains of Papua New Guinea.
Wow, that was fast. What's Milton's favorite food?
Berries.
Is potato actually made of potatoes?
Yeah, it's sweet potato.
Wow, he's good. Jay, smart guy. Why is Toothless named Toothless if he's not toothless?
How do you know he's not toothless?
That's a great question.
Smart guy.
On a serious note though, our staff is really smart, and if you do have questions, they'll help you out and they'll make you feel safe and comfortable when you visit. We can Google
But I
it.
mean, they could Google it as well.
And a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah,
A lot of the time, we don't do that.
because we have the knowledge.
You're making us look real good. To keep you safe while you're handling animals you may have never thought you ever get the chance to. Or swimming with those same fish that you read in a magazine. And I know from personal experience how anxiety is a natural part of life. It's natural. Fear keeps you safe, but fear can also kill you, and fear can hold you back as well. So it's a tricky emotion that you kind of have to figure out. We'll help you when you come visit. Once you guys get inside of the Legasea Aquarium and the Reptarium, we're gonna have a hard time getting you out.
If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.